How is it that you pitch journalists on Twitter? Hi guys, my name's Deepak Shukla, founder at Pearl Lemon PR. We're a PR agency based in the UK, USA, as well as Uganda, and serving clients worldwide. And here today, in day number 9 of 39 days of public relations training, we're here to talk about how to pitch journalists on Twitter. So before we get into it, feel free to click the link in the description below to get access to 11 additional strategies that are not shared in this training. So fundamentally, if you go back to, and let me show you, film strip, if you go back to identifying journalists to pitch to in day number 8, you'll have discovered that basically we've got a bunch of places that we can go ahead and look at online. So we went through these examples of new recruitment practices, and we were able to identify some journalists. Okay, like here was another one, Susie Walker. So let's just focus on the example of Francesca. Okay, so what you want to do is go to Twitter, or you want to Google her name and search Twitter to see if she's here. So let's just see if this is the same human. Italian Mummy Mama blog. And we would imagine, just get Amelia, she doesn't have my work. Okay, yep, here we go. So she is a blogger. So this is a really interesting example actually that I've just come upon a little bit randomly because I was looking at recruitment in the last video. We're able to find Francesca, and as we can see, she's quite a heavy contributor to this company. Now, when we Google her, and let's just get rid of that and type journalist, we can see her on Muckrack. We can see her as a contributing writer in a freelance writer, reporter, and editor who works out of New Jersey. So we can see that she's quite a powerful person when it comes to fundamentally her footprint online, and a veteran news reporter. And she's got quite an impressive body of work. So one of the ways to see and figure out what she's passionate about, discover my latest for Medium about what's really like to be a mum and how you're perceived by the world. Cover letter from a mum. Find out what Italians feed their babies. Italy. So she's got really a love for Italy. She's got a Medium account that she uses. So what I really want to underline is that when you are reaching out to journalists, the key in the pitch, if we go back to here, how to pitch journalists on Twitter, is you pitch through fundamentally not pitching. So what I mean by that is that you're looking to relationship build with a journalist like Francesca because of her footprint that she's got online. She's got quite an impressive backstory of lots of publications where she's contributing writer at, and that means that she's a really powerful ally to have on your hands. So you would want to go for a process that's something along the lines of, let's have a look, baby, mummy. Now, I'm a male, and I think that the baby part might be a bit weird if I, identify that. Then how you can Italian tomato sauce Italian style. So here we go. So this is a safe one to post. My partner's Italian also, so it's a good one. A rite of passage in Italian America. So that would be a good one, and starts next weekend. And that was back in August. Okay, so this is August also. So her latest one, she doesn't tweet very much, was actually in September. So it's useful to see that she's not active on Twitter, but it is definitely someone that you would potentially want to tweet. You could like, comment, and follow, and then tweet in the same instance by really thinking about which ones seem relevant. What can you then craft that's actually, useful and related to her? And the whole view of it is really to relationship build. Now, that's because of the footprint that she's got and the fact that she works across different publications, and she probably has a powerful network. So she would be definitely an influencer in this space that you'd want to build a relationship with. Okay. Now let's have a look at the instances where you want to look at a journalist for recruitment. So let's just have a look at recruitment. Let's just type this. Okay. See what happens. Go to people. So recruitment. Okay, sports. So look, do you see that ex-journalist, recruitment consultant, used to be a gaming journalist? So this is a way you can look at identifying it. For their Champions League elimination. So this is one way that you could identify it, but the best way that you want to do it is find really journalists who write about, here we go, you can see what I'm doing with a Google search, recruitment, journalist recruitment, that recruit for journalism jobs, 3,000 journalist jobs, jobs for journalism, jobs vacancy, journalist jobs. So it's interesting to run this search to see, what journalist job description, directory of, now there's different tools that you could use, which I will refer you to. But part of this, I'd say, look, database of journalists, media database. Look, there's a bunch of platforms. Muckrack, of course, has one. We found her actually when we Googled on Muckrack itself. So you could obviously go into Muckrack and then identify it by keyword. So within Muckrack, probably, let's have a look. Yeah, look, they have a demo and a way of logging in, taking a look. So there's various tools out there like this that you could identify, and you could then just Google Muckrack alternatives. Once you've got that, you want to put together your list of journalists that are on Twitter, and then identify who's active on Twitter, and then you want to start relationship building. Now, if we recruitment, look, a young journalist enters the ISIS recruitment network. So that's quite impressive. So that's, of course, one way to do it. And then just find Maria Shields could be someone who is a young journalist, but you want to find, of course, a journalist who's at a relevant publication. So the best way to do it generally is to find the writer and then find them on Twitter, and then look at databases such as Muckrack or alternatives, and then compile your list of journalists to connect and follow with on LinkedIn, on Twitter. And then you want to start, following people. So if we go back to the example of, I think it was Francesca Melio. Let me have a look, see if we can find her again. This was her, and we should be able to find her Twitter, Italian Mama 10, which is cool. I've liked a couple, and then you could send her a direct message, as you can see here, that allows you to do that. And gentlemen, Deepak, I think you should, in the location section, here you go. This is quite interesting. I've to see what's going on here, but yeah, here's where you can build up a relationship with somebody. Okay, so and as you can see, there's people that are sharing stuff with me. So there you have it, guys. These are some insights into what you can do at a practical level when it comes to, let's go back, pitching journalists on Twitter. So you want to build a relationship, you want to comment, you want to write about something that's relevant to what she talks about, and then you want to go in for the pitch.